Welcome to House of Judah, the Cathedral of Praise, a place where your potential is released and your destiny maximized. You have been called to greatness. A dynamic destiny awaits you at Pomcroy House, 387 London Road, Croydon, CR03PB. Your host, Bishop, and this is Michael Hutton.
Where God isn't, there is no vision. And where there is no vision, the people perish. And where there are no people, the vision perish. Environment is important in manifestation of your potential.
Join us every Sunday from 11 a.m. and your life will never be the same again. Releasing potential, maximizing destiny. House of Judah, the Cathedral of Praise, where your potential is released and your destiny maximized. From the Leader's Factory comes Leadership Secrets with Dr. Michael Huttonwood, designed to help you maximize your potential with principles that guarantee proven results.
Knowing and cultivating certain attitudes about yourself will give you the mindset you need to develop your leadership potential to the fullest and fulfill all that you were born to do.
Join Dr. Michael Huttonwood for Leadership by Creativity, Principles for Success, Secrets for Creating Change, and much more.
You are born to lead. Jesus came to restore you back to leadership. Get back your leadership position. Let the earth know that you were here.
Join your host, Dr. Michael Huttonwood, a man on a mission, and experience a destiny-changing encounter with today's message on Leadership Secrets.
Love is not a feeling. Sometimes you don't feel like loving. Love is not a feeling. It's you decide to love. Sometimes your partner does not behave lovable at all. Their head is like a coconut, especially the men. Make a decision, just say coconut head instead of using the cutlass to feel free on your inside. Just don't say it out. Decisiveness. To stay married, you need to compromise. You don't compromise the word, but there are some things you just let it go. Let it go. Other than that, you will argue every day. That's why some of you don't want to marry. You see, even the one you are moving with now, you see something, wonder, am I going to stay perpetually with this? Even I'm not married to you now, and you make me jittery, and I certainly can't live in the same house with you. You need grace. Don't lose time. Valuable, indispensable time can never be gained again. So, look, when we get to heaven, we won't be married. So those of you who are always fighting, you are losing valuable time. Very soon. Now, if you are fighting now that the children are in your house, when the children leave home, what will you do? You are losing valuable time. You cannot gain it. When children leave home, it's you and me. So if you can't stand your husband or your wife now, when their children, some people are in the marriage home just because of the children. When the children leave home, and you haven't spent valuable time to build you and her or her and you, what will you do when the children leave home and it's only the two of you? You need to get it. You need to get it. Because the children will leave home one of these days. It's you and if I can't stand her now. Look, the best time to stand your wife and husband is now that the children are growing up. When they leave home, whew, every day I have to wake up to. She may be thinking that, I may be thinking that. If we are thinking that way, we are in trouble. We better, maybe when the children are leaving, we better live together. But you can't do that. That's why you need to look before you leap. Singles, look and look and look and look again before you leap. Because once you leap, you can't unleap. Are you clapping? I thought that was a good one. You can't unleap. You can't unleap. The only thing you can say to comfort yourself is marriage is by grace. That's all. You know, We spend a lot of time on marriage, wedding, and don't spend enough time on building relationships, knowing the other party. Tell your neighbor, use time to your advantage. Number 3, you can never solve a problem with the same kind of mindset that created the problem in the first place. Albert Einstein. You can never solve a problem. If there's a problem existing in your life, you can never solve that problem with the same kind of mindset that created the problem in the first place. You had a certain mindset. That's what created the problem. Now, instead of finding another mindset through relevant information to solve the problem, you are using the same mind that created the problem. You need additional information to turn the thing around to solve the problem. You can't use the same mindset you knew before to solve a problem that has arisen, created by the first mindset. How you used to think from the beginning created the problem. You are still thinking the same way, even though your wife is telling you you need to change the way you are thinking and you are growing up. You are still using the same mindset. Every time you go home, you leave home on Friday to go and stay in the pub or whatever with your friends, a believer. And your wife is talking, you say she's talking too much. You married her not to spend time with your buddies. You married her to spend time with her. And you are trying to solve the problem. I have friends, I have friends, I have friends. You want me to abandon my friends? What are you talking about? You are not a young boy, you know. You are not a responsible husband. And if it's a lady, she can't be going out all the time without your girlfriends. You are married now, you want to behave single, dressing all kinds of ways, going out with your single friends, dressing out, they are single. You are married, and you're still putting on those clothes like they are putting on the same clothes when you are married. And your husband is talking, you say he's jealous. Sure, he's jealous. You can't solve this new problem with the same kind of mindset. You are now a wife. You are now a mother. You have to think like a mother. You are now a father. You must think like a father, not as a single man or a single woman. If you don't clap, I will do something to you. You know I'm preaching good. Come on. Wake up. You have responsibilities now. That worked then. It doesn't work now. Four, always choose the future over the past. So with everything that you're going to do, think of future. That was then. This is now. We think of future. Always choose the future over the past. That's the way I used to do it before. But it's not working now. So you need to adopt a new strategy now because the future is at stake. The future is cheap. The present is expensive. And the past is a memory. Get it? The past is a memory. The present is expensive, but the future is cheap. You can take your future cheaply by just changing your decisions. The future is cheap. People think the future is difficult. The future is so cheap if only you will make the right decisions. It's expensive in the present not to change some things. Look, to stand still in a time of rapid change is detrimental to your destiny. Write it down. To stand still in a time of rapid change. Things are moving. Things are changing. And you are still at one place. You are not moving. You are not improving yourself. Not doing anything to take you to the next level. It's detrimental. To be at a standstill, to be in one place, to stand still in a time of rapid change is detrimental to your destiny.
The Ministry Package was designed and written by Dr. Michael Hutton to help aspiring and experienced ministers of the gospel identify their assignment, maximize their God-given potential, fulfill their destiny and those entrusted to them. Learn principles that will help you to leave an ancient landmark for generations to come.
Every legitimate ministry must begin with a certified sending. Because it's the sender who confirms what he told you to go and say. You don't build a ministry on people's gifts and talents. That is not the primary. You don't build a church on the pastor's gift of working of miracles. You build a church on the word.
Pack includes what is ministry. Taking the Struggle Out of Ministry, and Generating Finances for Ministry, a must for your library. Order yours today and receive a special discount on the entire package. Please call, write, or visit our website using the information on your screen. Leadership Nuggets, Secrets, and Capsules. 3 dynamic books by Dr. Michael Hutton from the Leadership Institute. The purpose of leadership is not the maintenance of followers, but the production of more leaders.
A leader's job is to influence people to influence others.
3 dynamic books that will propel you to the status of an impact-making, life-changing quality leader of influence in his or her
When you
generation.
succeed in life, when you don't raise anybody to do what you are doing, you have already failed.